Hello, and welcome to the InfoZoom video series. My name is Stephen Pescalo. I'm president of SoftLake Solutions, and what I'd like to talk about today are prepackaged queries. You can use these queries as kind of a general function for common business analysis. The one that we're going to use today is purchase orders and invoices. We're going to compare both the amounts and the dates. These prepackaged queries we do provide for free for our customers. So the first thing we're going to be doing is going to be comparing both the invoice and PO amounts and dates. And the process that we go about doing that is one, we first have to install our prepackaged query, again, that we provide as SoftLake Solutions for free. And then we go ahead and map that prepackaged query to your data. We perform the query and then we just review and confirm that the results are there. So the first, what we're mostly going to be using is under Start, is this section over here for queries. And we do have other videos that describe that more about queries in depth. Now, first of all, we go into InfoZoom, and you can see here that I have a typical data file. So here's an invoice amount, a PO amount. You notice that here there's a PO date that's in a month, day, year format, and then an invoice date, which is in a day, month, year format. I want to show this just to highlight that formats are not important within InfoZoom. You can do a lot of calculations, irrelevant of the actual format. So then up here in this query section, you can see that I have two queries. And what I like to do is I like to bring in my prepackaged query. So I go into import, and then you navigate to where the prepackaged query is. And again, we provide these. And then go ahead and say open. Now when you do this open, it automatically brings up a map. And what it is, this right here is the data that exists in the prepackaged query. This would be your data. And then these are your field mappings. Now InfoZoom does a really good job of guessing at what it's trying to map. So here you can see I have a purchase order amount, and over here is a purchase order amount. Again, you can see what the formats are. That's not relevant. And I can click over here to invoice dates, and I can see invoice dates. And you notice that it's not an exact match. The attribute names are a little different, but in this case, InfoZoom did a good job of guessing those two. So I'm going to go over to invoice amounts, and I'm going to map this invoice amount to this invoice amount, and then go ahead and do a map. And then I'll take this purchase order date and then PO date, and then map those as well. And then when I say OK, and you'll see down here, there'll be a new attribute. It's like a folder. We call them attribute groups, but you'll see a new attribute group that gets created. If I go ahead and do append data, it's going to go ahead and now create new attributes. And then you can see it went ahead and created these two new attributes. Now with different package queries, of course, you're going to see different attributes being created. With here that it creates a key. That's the key that's being used for the prepackaged query. In this case, it's irrelevant, and we can go ahead and just remove that key. So then you can see here that I have an invoice amounts, and the question here is whether I have any invoice amounts that are greater than the PO amount. So here's invoice amount, PO amount. We compare these two, and you can see in the funnel that yes, indeed, I have 8 of them that are questionable. And again, I can just drill right into these and then confirm that, yep, there's my invoice amount and there's my PO amount, and this is yes, these could be flagged. Over here under purchase dates, I can see the same thing where I have 155, and I can drill into these, and then I can see that, maybe I'll go down to my more table looking view, and I can see that here September 21st is later than September 19th. Those, of course, would be questionable. I can go ahead and then drop these all out to Excel or whatever I want to do further with my analysis. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, of course, if you want access to these prepackaged queries, please contact us. We'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, good luck with your InfoZoom analysis. Thanks.